Alive! Good to see you guys. And before we begin, we've got to say a big. It's St. Patrick's Day, so we're just going here with the Irish Rover. Turn this down. Anyway, enough of that. I just thought I'd say happy St. Patrick's Day to everybody. Good to see you all. How is everybody? Tommy, hello. How are you? Leading Healing, hello. How are you? Fiona, how are you? Jensen, how are you doing? Good to see you all. How have things been? What have you been up to? So let me read a few of the comments here. So yeah, as you guys know, it's just me today, I'm afraid. Kelly's not feeling 100%. So she's been very, very tired. So she's basically gone straight to bed. Liam, good to see you. Oh, look at this. Everybody's on. I have had a haircut. I've needed it. Liam, look. I had it all done. Yes, I had a bit of a haircut. Hey, Freon. There you go. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I don't know about fresh. I definitely needed a haircut because it was getting a bit shaggy. But yeah, thank you all you guys for all your messages. Let's say Kelly is, unfortunately, she's not 100%, so she's just gone to bed. She's very, very tired. Apparently she was falling asleep on the train like this. So yeah. So that's where she is. But good to see you guys. What have you been up to? Are you doing anything for St. Patrick's Day? What has been going on? Right, let me catch up with the chat. So Fiona was saying, "Oh, Kelly, I hope you get better soon. See you Friday if you're feeling better." Yeah, hopefully, Fiona, Kelly will be better. That cold has travelled miles, Freon. You are absolutely right. Lena Healing says, "Hola, was dealing with something weird on where is it? I'm here now. Kirsty's been enjoying my streams. Oh, brilliant! And many from the UK. Hope that sketchy guy doesn't come back. Who was that sketchy guy?" So I did manage to catch a few of yours. Unfortunately, because it was, I say unfortunately, as it was Mother's Day this weekend, I didn't. I was over visiting my parents, so and they live right out in the sticks, so the internet wasn't that great. So I did manage to catch one of your lives, which is good to see. Tommy, where are you, young man? Where are you at the moment? What are you up to? How's the Formula One stuff going? What you been up to? Liam, what has been happening? Have you been on any more speed dating recently? Any other updates there? Freon, what have you been up to? Happy St. Patrick's Day to you. I was just playing the Irish Rover, a few minutes of it before I got copyright strike. So I just wanted to play a bit there. So happy St. Patrick's Day for everybody that actually celebrates. I'm good. Very tired, says Tommy, after a busy 2 weeks. I'm back in Italy for a bit. So this is, I was going to say, it's not your spiritual home. This is obviously where you are currently based at the moment. How is things? Are you able to set? Because this is the thing I was going to ask you. Are you able to kind of settle, or are you finding it because you're having to travel from one place to the other? Is it a bit weird? Do you consider Italy base, or do you start to consider it home? Let us know. I need my haircut, says Liam. It's getting long. You like yours quite short though, Liam. From photographs I've seen you're almost like a buzz cut. You like it quite short. So how short are you going to get it? Are you going to get it buzzed again, or are you going to get it a little bit longer? I can't read that, Freon, but if it's Patrick's Day, I hope you have a wonderful, and I know you've got your Irish connection, so happy St. Patrick's Day. What were you just watching, Mark? Oh no, I tell you what that was the Pogues. I just paid a little bit of the Pogues. It was the Irish Rover, just a little bit to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. But again, I didn't want to get a copyright strike, so I only played a few seconds of it. Oh, you're sick. Leading Healing, what's happening? Sick, but bounce back nice. This is like when I met you, daily trains. I used to sleep soon, but in just trying to feel lucky and staying in. You went to do different things. Oh, did you watch some? So I did watch some of it. Yes, unfortunately, I couldn't get to the internet was so bad where my parents are. I could only sort of periodically watch some of your bits and bobs. But I did catch up on some of your live highlights. So you've got quite a few people on now, which is brilliant on the lives. It's going really, really well. Marky, it's our day. We're proud to be Irish people. Absolutely, Freon. Absolutely. It's a shame, actually, you couldn't get to Ireland to celebrate St. Patrick's, but I understand why, because you've got college and work. But I can only imagine the St. Patrick's celebration is really good in Ireland. So I would love to go. I still not been to Ireland, Freon. I still have not made it there. So one day I really, really, really hope to be able to go. So I definitely want to be able to go one day. But have you has anybody spent St. Patrick's Day in Ireland, or has anybody been to Ireland? What did you think? Is anybody celebrating St. Patrick's Day? Let us know. Leading in, he said, nice. What did you do with your parents, and what did you watch also of mine? Oh, this is Liam. You know Liam. You've probably seen Liam before, Leading Healing. So I went back. So in the UK, because I know you're from Canada, it was Mother's Day on Sunday. So happy Mother's Day to all you mums that were celebrating it on Sunday. And of course, that's where I was. So we had a nice time, spent it with the folks, and then came back on Sunday evening. Freon said, Marky, remember, sign my name. You forgot you'd sign your name. I still need to learn that as well, because I was looking at the free. There's 2 and 3. I was still learning it, Freon, so I still will, but I will learn it. I will definitely learn it. It's been a minute since we saw everyone. It has been, Jensen. It has. So as you guys know, that was where I couldn't do the live on Friday because I was heading off to see my parents. So my parents live in the West Country, so that's where I was going. I went on the Friday. Kelly was actually doing something else. So but we were back. We will be here on Friday. And a big thank you to everybody that managed to watch the Yautja video. That was on the Sunday. So that's when we went to, that's the Yautja buffet. It's Cantonese, so Chinese food, but you can have as much as you like. For those of you who are interested, that was on, we launched that on Sunday. It is there if you fancy watching it. Where are we? Leading Healing said, I'm getting buzzed. Can't read what from Freon. Give us a sample. No, I was asking, which of mine have you watched? So I was watching some of the catch-ups. Oh no, you meant I was sick, right? Okay, no, so I am much better now, thank you. My cold is pretty much gone, as you can hear. I had a tail end of a cough, but that's pretty much gone. So thank God. I hate colds. There's just nothing great about them at all. But I can't complain because I didn't have it for long. Freon said, maybe I have a Guinness or 2. Should or shouldn't I? Well, if you fancy it, you can do. I've got a Guinness in the fridge, actually. I might join you. Italy is where the headquarters is, but I mainly work when I'm at the races, but do the odd event at HQ. I'm using an Airbnb and a base currently. Oh, right. Okay. So it's mainly, so from what I'm getting from that, Tommy, you're kind of saying it's a bit more like work. Would that be fair? The working in Italy. I know it's not different because I know when you were in the yacht, working in the yacht, you kind of had that as your home stroke work. And the family, obviously, you had a really, really good rapport with. So this one's slightly different because it's, I suppose it's more of like it's more of a job. Not that the other wasn't, but you know what I'm saying, is it was less of like a family thing. But oh, that's interesting. And you do a lot of traveling. So I can imagine for you, that's different. Do you ever feel, though, when you come to settle down eventually, so if you ever either retire or what, do you ever think it will be weird you not traveling as much? Or do you think you'll just keep it up? Or is that Ireland? It is the Isle of Ireland Leading Healing. You need to, Marky, tell you it's the best spot. Right, all right, I might go and get a Guinness in a bit. Unfortunately, because Kelly's not here, I've got no one filling in. So I might have to go and grab that Guinness and celebrate with you guys. Where are we? Leading Healing said, G's sister wanted to go back with the other sister, but passed away before getting the operation. She can, oh, right, she's in heaven now. I'm sorry to hear that about G's sister. But yeah, Mother's Day isn't the same here. No, you guys have it differently, don't you? So Mother's Day in the United States is also in a different time. I remember that because who was telling us now? I think it was, who was saying it? Somebody was telling me and it was different. Anyway, it'll come back to me. I am, by listening to the parade in New York and watching the parade in Dublin on my phone at college, said Friel. And then me and my pops are about to have Irish fajitas. What's an Irish fajita? My nana's recipe. That's grand, isn't it? You've got to let us into this secret. What is an Irish fajita? Is it like a spice bag, Freon? And why have you put Nightmare Freon on there as well? Is this from Wicked? We have to say Shire. Ketchup, I'm still sick. Oh, God. What's happening, Leading Healing? What's up? Are you saying you're not too well? We're proud to be Irish. No one will ever back us down. Ireland forever. Absolutely, Freon. And I know you love going to Ireland because, like I said, you go there quite a bit. When is the next trip? When is your next trip to Ireland? Let us know. Leading Healing said, maybe move that second chair, not distracting, and we won't think where Kelly will show up. I know, this is the thing. I was thinking, should I put a mop and just have a mop as like a replacement Kelly? I don't think that will go down too well. But yeah, you just have to imagine Kelly's there. Now, if she's feeling a bit better, she might actually message from upstairs, but I think she has passed out. She is very tired. Yeah, I could fill in the call. This is a shame. So funny enough, I was chatting to Kelly's cousin and he said, oh, if I would have known, I would have stood in. So we could have had a stand-in. I think one of the things we'll have to do is try and get, we'll definitely have to have a co. Yes, we'll definitely need a co-host. We'll have to do that one day. Get one of you guys to come and co-host if one of us is not well. Tommy said, yes, sort of. I'm loving it, though. I don't think I'll settle down anytime soon. Yeah, no, I don't think so. I was thinking this is way down the line, Tommy. This is way down the line. I think this is more of a case of when you are, like I say, do you think you'll ever get bored of traveling? Because I think that's in your blood. I think you're so used to doing the traveling. I think you're so used to going to different race courses and stuff like that. I don't think this will be anything you'll ever tire of. I'm off to Japan for 2 weeks today, and then after that I've got 5 weeks off due to 2 races being cancelled. So what are you going to do on your 5 weeks off? Is it actually off? So like not doing any work at all, or are they going to get you doing other duties? It's just mad because, like I say, your calendar is so much different to mine. Leading Healing said, I have the parade in my hallway. What parade is this? Your an Irish a parade that you're doing? It's beef and veggies. Hey, Thunder Bear, how are you? Good to see you. How are you doing? How are things? You good? Hi, Thunder Bear. Easter is next week for a month, full month. No parents, just me and my grandparents and my aunts and uncles and cousins. Freon, what are you going to be doing with the whole month off? Let us know what is happening in Freon's world. Our co-host, Marky, well, I might have to take you up on that. One day, Freon, we might have to take you up on that. Jensen said, hey, Thunder Bear, how are you doing? I don't think anyone mentioned about horse racing. No. Jensen said, fine, thank you. How are you? Said Thunder Bear. So how do we bring it in? If I'm up to it. Where are we? Jensen said, I hope the heating wasn't on the train because Kelly will be asleep. Well, do you know what? I'm not going to lie to you, Freya. I sometimes do that. When it's warm on the train and I'm going home, I think it's a lot of it when you have to get super early. I end up just nodding like this. And I'm so worried. I am so worried I'm going to miss my stop. And that's the thing, isn't it, when you're on a train as well, because it's down to you to just keep an eye on it. So you're constantly on this. So guys, what did you get up to on the weekend? Let us know. What did you do? I keep saying us because I keep thinking Kelly here. Let me know. What did you get up to? Did you do anything fun? Did anybody do anything for Mother's Day? Did they spend time with their mum? If you are a mum, did you do anything nice? Let us know what you got up to. Marky said, Freon, I have to ask you to listen to a song called Molly Malone by the Dubliners. I know the song. I have heard it. It's an Irish song, Marky. Sad news. My job has been shut down by the UK government. Tax has gone up by 100%. So what does this mean, Freon? Does this mean you're going back to college then? Does that mean there's no more of the job? Is that what's going to happen? Irish Pride. There you go, Leading Healing. So, Leading Healing, what's been happening? How are you feeling? Are you feeling a bit better now? Thunderbear said, I'm good, thank you. How are you? Where's the princess? So the princess, Thunderbear, is not too good, unfortunately. She's very, very tired. She was actually falling asleep in the train on the way back. She said, I just need to go to bed. So she's gone to bed now. So unfortunately, guys, you just have me. Jensen's good. Tommy said, I will never be bored of travel. With the time off, I think I'm going back to the US to do a road trip or back to Thailand. Look at that. So even in your time off, I can imagine actually, Tommy, when you eventually decide to stop working, whether you retire or you make your millions, I could still see you just constantly traveling. You've definitely got that bug. And what's brilliant about the world is there are so many places to go to. And it's always nice to go back to the ones that you really, really enjoy. Hi, Nightmare Free on Nightmare. I know this is it, Thunderbearer. So I asked Freon, what is the thing about Nightmare? Why Nightmare? I was going to see, you've got the green avatar that you're doing as well. I can't quite see the picture. Is that wicked? What is it? Why Nightmare? Hey, nightmares are bad. Why are we into them? Exactly. Tommy said, I was in China, didn't get to see my mum on Mother's Day. Oh, I know, but I know your parents would understand because you are constantly on the move. How was China? And this might interest Thunderbear, actually, because Thunderbear wants to go because she's learning Mandarin. Thunderbear, I and Mark are right here. There you go. Not Freon said, my job is shut down for good. Well, I know. Are you going to go back to college, though? Let us know. Thunderbear said, we went out for a curry for Mother's Day. What did you do? I'm currently painting Mum her Native American spirit guide. Oh, amazing, Thunderbear. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, you're so artistic. Is this something as well that your mum could use partly for, have it up in her, if she's doing the Reiki thing, could she have it up in her studio? Maybe, I don't know. She is a princess. Charlie, how you doing? Good to see you. Charlie, wow, Charlie, 1,012 subscribers. Well done. That's really good. You were on about 800 not so long ago. You're really pushing up the figures. Thunderbird said, oh, bless the bougie Kelly. She'll be fine. She just needs a break, I think. That's all. Thunderbear, how are you? Kitten Noodles, it's me, Freon. You want to keep calling them Kitten Noodles. Kirsty, good to see you. How are you? I was going to say, Leading Healing was saying you're enjoying some of the lives. They are good, Leading Healing's live, especially when it does the sing along with G. Leading Healing said, I've had a very noticeable, was it, you put odd today? Was it OB today? What was that? I'm going to have to try and translate this. Leading Healing is the princess. Do you hear that, Leading Healing? Apparently you are the princess. You are the princess. Nightmare Freon. I'm going to call you that from now on because I love Cody Rhodes. All right. Okay. So that's why you put the Nightmare on there. Hey, Kirsty, said Freon. Jensen said, on the school trip on Thursday afternoon with school, we are going to Greg's. What are you going to have? I love a Greg's, Jensen. I really do. So I'm going to plug your videos, Jensen. So I've been watching your videos and I really did enjoy the one you did with the day in the life of. So it wasn't quite a day in the life of, but you were reviewing some food that you ate. I thought that was really good. So if anybody's interested, Jensen has got his videos there. Give them a watch. Are you going to film the Greg's? Karina, how are you? Good to see you. Oh, I've been itching to talk politics with you, especially in the last thing. I will definitely have to message. I've been itching to chat politics with you. Your president is not happy. He is not happy. But yes, Kelly is all right. She's just feeling very, very fatigued at the moment. So I'm afraid, guys, you've only got me today. So thank you for bearing with me. I will do my best. I'm already in college, but still have 1 week till break. Well, at least you've got that, Freon. I'm really sorry to hear that they've canned your job thing that they're doing. I know this is always a problem, unfortunately, when you've got a grant or a thing like that. Once the grant goes, that job is then very, very vulnerable. But fear not, because you are still at college. So you still have that. So keep that going with that as well. Don't lose a pride on it. And just remember, you enjoy that. You're definitely going to enjoy your what do you call it today, St. Patrick's Day. Where are we? Leading Healing said, who's the prince and who's the princess between us? Exactly. Who can tell? Who can tell, Leading Healing? Who can tell? Anyway, Karina, what have you been up to? Guys, what have you been doing this weekend? So this weekend, Thunderbear, you did ask me. So we went for a roast dinner, actually, which is what my mum's request. That's what she wanted to do. So that's what we did in a local restaurant. Very nice, actually, local to them. So we didn't do any filming this weekend. However, fear not, I do have, Karina, this might interest you. We went for breakfast at Roast a few weeks ago. So that is now done. I just need to do the finishing touches to it, and I will upload that probably tomorrow, maybe today, but then obviously ready in time for Sunday's upload. So thank you guys for those of you that watched Yautja. We really did enjoy Yautja. It was a really nice restaurant. So that's in Soho. It's got all these sort of aquariums all around the place. I didn't get to capture it a lot. It was so busy. One thing I do, if anybody is interested in going to Yaksha, do rock up. I know sometimes you might not be able to get a seat, but they charge more money if you don't turn up than if you do, which is really strange. They take what do you call it? What's the word? You got a booking fee for that as well. And when I saw that, I thought, how can that be right? Why would you pay more if I can't turn up? Right, here we go. Thunder Bear. Tommy said, I really love China. I was in Shanghai. It was a bit cold, but I can't wait to be back there next year. Did you get to do the sites? Did you get to see like the Forbidden City and all of that? I would love to do that. My brother did it and he said it was absolutely amazing. I would love to go to the Forbidden City. Hello, Freon, said Kirsty. Fiona said, don't know why, but my chat isn't coming up on the live. Can anybody see my messages? Well, I can see that one, Fiona. But this, do you know what? Kirsty had this problem as well. She was putting comments on and nothing was coming up. So that's annoying. So, guys, I do apologize if you are putting stuff up and it's not coming up. I promise it's not me. I have definitely not banned anybody. So this seems to be a thing that happens now and again, periodically on YouTube. But thank you for bearing with me. Thunder Bear said, oh, thank you. Yeah, she's been painting already in her room. But this is Thunder Bear's mum. But the one's bigger but this one's a bigger one and will also go on her Reiki room. Amazing. Amazing. Is your mum going to do a YouTube channel on Reiki? I think she should. I think she would do really, really well. You do indeed have 11 subscribers, Jensen. You only had, when we subscribed to you, you only had about 3 or 4. So you've definitely started to, you've more than double what your original thing is. So well done. Hi, Kirsty and friends, said Leading Healing. Thunderbear said, I'm good, thanks. How are you, Nightmare Freon? Nightmare Freon said, always it's time for me to get my Irish fajita. I'll be right back. I am desperate to know what an Irish fajita is. So when he comes back, he can explain it. I have never heard that. I've heard of Tex-Mex, but never Irish Tex, if that makes sense. Tex-Irish. So I don't know. Would it be Tex-Irish? Irish Tex? So I don't know what that is. I'm sure Freon will enlighten us when he gets back. Hello, Leading Healing, said Kirsty. Thunderbird said, your choice. Right. Leading Healing, everyone knows, like, hello. Kirsty said, yes, Leading Healing's lives are a musical delight. If I can manage to stay up late enough. I know this is the problem for us in the UK, Leading Healing, because obviously are you 8 hours behind or something, or 6 to 8 hours behind. A lot of your lives are on when it's late at night. So I try and catch them when I can. But oh my God, let me message you about politics, Mark. Oh my God, Karina, absolutely. I've definitely got to talk to you about this. It's all kicking off in all ways. So it was just fun. I know we're not a political channel, but I do like the way your president is saying, I don't need your help. Now I need your help. No, I don't need your help. No, I don't need your help. So it's not going quite the way he was thinking. So definitely we will message about that. Thunder Bear said, haha, whatever you prefer, Leading Healing, what will it be? So what are you going to go for? You're going for dress or skirt? I don't know where you're going with this, Leading Healing, but if you wear a dress or a skirt on your live, I am definitely going to watch. Jensen said, 2 sausage rolls for, right, so to put it in context, Jensen is going to Greg's. So he's going to have 2 sausage rolls, but I can't record it because I will be with the school. If my teacher says yes, then I will record it. Well, I don't want you to get into trouble, so don't record it if it's going to get you into trouble. For our American and our Canadian chums, so Greg's is a very famous pastry shop here in the UK. Karina, you've probably seen it because you have been to the UK. Believe it or not, Greg's is supposed to be going to the US. So the owner of Greg's is looking to open a few shops in America. But I think they're going to try and Americanize some of the products there because he was a bit worried about how they would do out in the States. Sausage roll should do all right, but some of the other products I'm not sure will go down to the American market. So watch this space. If Kelly and I can get back to the United States this year, then I think we will definitely be looking out for Greg's. I don't know why. We come all the way from the UK to try a Greg's, but I definitely there's something I'll keep an eye out for. Leading Healing, says Thunder Bear. whatever you would prefer. What will it be? What's it going to be prefer? You're going for a dress or a skirt? It will be both, of course, said Leading Healing. Who can tell indeed? Thunderbird said, roast sounds lovely. So we really did. So actual fact, we've been quite lucky. So we've done, as you guys know, we did the afternoon tea and roast, which Karina's been to. And also as well, we have done the roast in roast. So that was on the Sunday. This will be the breakfast. So you can get to see what the breakfast is like. And I've got to say, I did enjoy it. There were elements that weren't as good, but you'll get to see. So I had the vegetarian. Kelly had the full burra, it's called, which is the full roast breakfast. They do other bits and bobs. We do show the menus, you can see. But it's a really good way to start the day if you are in Borough Market. I would recommend it if you are going to Borough Market and you fancied having breakfast first. Borough Market, as you guys know that have been, can be quite expensive. Where are we? Karina said, oh, roast, fantastic. And all the you can eat dim sum was fantastic. Yeah, Karina, that's again something I would recommend for all of you guys. If anybody is in London, we would recommend doing Yautja. It was, although it's a bit on the pricey side, it is unlimited there. The food was really, really good. I have to say it was good. I think I preferred it to Houton in the Shard. Kelly, I think, went the other way slightly, but they are so good. I really did enjoy it. So yeah, if anybody's interested, do check out Yautja. If you want to see the food, not that I'm going to shamelessly plug our video, but yeah, you can check out our video where we eat it there. But I did like it. I thought it was really good. There's so many decent restaurants in Soho, but that was quite good. Leading Healing said, sometimes they are early and not just musical, Kirsty, but thank you very much. But do you know what as well? You do a little bit. I think you always gravitate to the music, and I understand why, because you and G are so musical. So I will definitely have to, I'll definitely catch your next one. When is your next one, by the way, Leading Healing? Because you don't always do them at the same time. So one of the reasons why Kelly and I try and stick to the days is so you guys know when we're on, but I will definitely try to check yours out. Anybody fancy doing, also you take requests. So anybody that fancies listening to a sing-along with Leading Healing, you can do that on his live. I will have to try that next time in town. Absolutely. Tommy, can you organize a tour trip to China for us? How fun would that be? Absolutely incredible. Everyone I know that has been to China has raved about how good it is. I really would love to go to China. And Thunderbell, I know that was on your site. Has anybody else had an inkling to go to China? Is it something you would like to do? Is it something you wouldn't be interested in? I know Kelly's not too keen, but I think it is definitely something that would be on my list of things that I would love to do. I know there's key sites. China's huge as well, so it'd be difficult to go around the country. Thunderbird said, thank you. I'm not sure yet. She's still getting her site and other accounts sorted out. No, I know. It's just that I think your mum wasn't too sure whether she would do a YouTube site or anything as well. I think, but I tell you something, I'm telling you, her site would do really, really well. There's definitely a market for things like, you know, things like meditation, Reiki, massage, that type of thing. I think she is definitely something she would do well. But again, I know it's not something everybody wants to do. Doing YouTube channels is not everybody's cup of tea. So, but I could see her doing it. She'll surpass us in no time. Leading in, said, someone almost ruined the stream for me, by the way. Not sure where. Oh, really? Not sure where it stands. He came back trolling on another account, but same way. I hope he doesn't come back again that way or another. Now that, yeah, you're 6 hours behind. I do 2 or 3 a day. No excuses. Friday may be too busy, but event and bringing laptop in for fixing if I can't afford it. Right. So I know what you're saying. You're all unfortunately in Healing. We're really lucky. So Kelly and I are really lucky because we're so blessed that we have you guys coming on. We really, really are. And I hope you realize that we are so grateful for you guys coming on to our live. We have had the odd troll that comes on now and again. We're very lucky we don't. Unfortunately, have left some mean comments in the thing on times, but overall we're blessed. Unfortunately, you will get that. You'll probably get that more than us, purely for the fact that you've got way more subscribers than we have. So you'll probably get just by average law of averages, you'll get more people coming on. But I don't know why, but you'll just get there's people with nothing better to do and go, what should I do? Oh, I think I'll go on someone's live and give some abuse. So, but anyway, you'll pick up who they are and you can just kick them off. Karina said the orange taco is getting what he deserves. Oh dear. I suppose you're not talking about Freon's Irish fajitas. You're talking about something else, I gotta say. I know, you've got to finish what you started, Karina. This is the thing. Fiona said, the last few lives, I didn't see any messages from Leading Healing. Am I doing something wrong? I usually just sit, watch, and listen to the lives. I'm too slow typing compared to everybody else. Fiona, don't apologize. The thing, what I like to do, and what I do appreciate from all you guys, is you're very patient. I like to read out all the comments. And I like to read them out because you guys are bothered to put them on there. So I think the very least I can do is read them out. So I will be a bit slow in catching up with people. But, you know, if you type something in, I will read it unless my eyesight goes and I miss it. But I would never consciously try and miss somebody's comment. So I will always do my best to do that. So, yeah, if that happens there. So don't worry about the speed. You take your time. If you don't want to comment, you don't have to, but never apologize. It's always just lovely to have you on. Leading Healing said, I'm going to a prom or maybe the Irish parade. Have you got one in Canada? I know they do a big one in Boston. So much so, you guys may have seen it for anybody around that area. They dye the whole river green. I think they do that. Do they do that in New York as well, I think? Karina, you might know. Tommy said, don't get me started with politics. 2 races cancelled in Bahrain and Saudi Arabia due to everything going on. I wondered if that was the case, Tommy. I was going to ask you. So I've got friends. One of my friends is going on their way to India, and they had their flight cancelled. Actually, I'm just going to multitask a little bit because I need to wish them good luck. And if I don't do it now, I will forget. So give me 2 seconds. There you go. So thank you. So yeah, but I mean, that is the thing. And there's so many people that's happening to. They've got people stuck. I mean, I've heard of people, they're having to take 2 extra weeks leave because they've been stuck in Dubai, any of the sort of, you know, the Arab Peninsula states, all of that as well. It's so difficult. And of course, especially if you're saying like Saudi Arabia and Bahrain, that is right in that area. So, of course, and that's just because one of those things, you know, as the merest bomb that goes near any of those places or a drone striking it, that's it. They shut the airport down. And, of course, the absolute catastrophe that's going to have. So, you know, it's one of those things. It's I can imagine that being absolutely mad. Luckily, because you're in Italy, if you're going to the States, you can actually obviously avoid that area completely. Are there any more cancellations, Tommy, that you're having to face? Been following up a trans that reminds me of a non-trans that came up here in the last stream. Also made friends a passing of cancer stage 4. So I picked up the cancer sign in her 40s, had 2 kids. I'm sorry to hear that, Leading Healing. Cancer is rife. It really is. Karina, he isn't as good as a taco. There you go. Kirsty can see your messages. Fiona, we can see your messages. Don't worry. Yeah, they are coming up. So you've just put another one that said, thank you, Kirsty. Don't know what's going on. That has definitely come up. If you've had others, then it might be they're not going, but those ones have been up. Mark and Kelly, you are a funny group of people and make me jealous. Well, you're part of the group. I don't know if you're calling yourself funny, but you are definitely part of the group. Lily Healing said, P.S. the chair is still there. Also, could you levitate these days, Mark? Just ask for Chris Angel's help. Oh, now Chris Angel, I wanted to go see him. He was appearing in Vegas, and he does this thing where he actually floats above the Luxor. So anyone not knowing, the Luxor's the Pyramids Hotel that's in Vegas. But I never got to go. Kelly's not my fan. So we didn't get to go there. But yeah, sorry, is that chair annoying you? You just have to pretend that's... I'll move it if it's getting in your way. Now, guys, unfortunately, I do not have any snacks today. I really, really, really wanted to go and get some Irish fair for St. Patrick's Day, but unfortunately I couldn't get out in time. So I'm afraid you just got me talking. We do have some snacks though, or we will be getting some snacks for Friday. I don't know if anybody wants more Easter stuff, let me know. But we're trying to get that now so you guys can see what we think is good for you guys to have an Easter, which is not that far away. Jensen said, you always cheer me up. Oh, bless you. Well, you guys cheer me up too. It's really good to see you on. Leading Healy said, tonight 6:30 or 7 near midnight your time. However, that double account guy has me pretty uncomfortable. Do you know what, Leading Healing? You will recognize him. Just can him. Just can him. Do you want me to book you a private jet, Tommy? I think you're going to need to. I thought you sold your private jet for a boat, or have you still got it in storage? I want to go play with the pandas. Karina, I don't think you need to go to China for that. You can go, surely they've got one in a local zoo. I think they've got one in the London Zoo, actually. I'd love to go and see them. Leading Healing said, I'd sub your mum's channel. G has a singing bowl shop also. Oh, do you? Oh, you've got merch just for meditation here. Oh, really? Now, G did in one of your lives, actually. G had all the bowls out, the singing bowls. And I said, oh, they singing bowls. And he did actually get up and play them, which was really nice. I didn't realize what a nice sound they are. I did want to get, actually, you know, I don't know if anybody's seen them. They're almost like a dome. But they're designed that when the rain hits, they make noise and sound. I forget what they're called. I did want to get one for the garden. It's rained plenty here. So I'll definitely get good use out of that. Freon said, I had my Irish fajitas made by my pops, but the recipe from my nan, best Irish nan ever. I do miss her because she's busy. Oh, so Freon, are you going to spill the tea? What is in an Irish fajita? Now, I was getting confused because I thought it was a spice bag, which I know is a famous Irish delicacy. But what's in the Irish fajita? Can you say, or is it a family secret? Leading in said, blessed beyond measure indeed. The guy was also, the guy I was nice and felt I was threatened him, calling him out. Maybe I should try humor. Well, it's very difficult to deal with someone who is awkward. I was going to say, I'm not going to lie. You guys may have seen it. A guy did come on here and he was perfectly harmless, but he kept wanting me to wear rubber gloves. And I thought, is this some fetish? Is this something? I had no, because the thing is as well, I have no idea where someone's going to go with this conversation. So when he was doing it, he goes, oh, please just put on rubber gloves, put on rubber gloves. Eventually, Sheila turned around and goes, he's not going to put on rubber gloves. But do you know what I mean? I have no idea where it's going to go. And I've had other people in here that they'll lead the conversation somewhere. And I think I have no idea where this is going. So, yeah, it is one of those things you're constantly thinking, right, how am I? If he could swear, he could be rude, he could be something at any point. And I got to then react to it. So I do hear what you're saying. Marky, how Sister Keller said, how Sister Kelly said Freon, I miss her so much. I wish to see her soon, and I wish that she could give me a big cuddle because I miss her and miss you much. Well, we have missed you guys for sure. Do you know what? It does seem so long since the last live. I know it was only a week ago, but it really does. So I do miss not doing the lives when we did do the live on a Friday. So thank you guys for showing up today. We will definitely keep it going. Hopefully, Kelly, even if Kelly's not feeling it, I will be doing the live on Friday, all being well. So we will be doing that. Oh, it's a slow typing thing. I see. I don't know. What's up? I don't worry. Don't see either, but Mark reads them. I do. Yeah, exactly. Getting so much snow here today and this weekend. So it's really snowy in Canada. So we haven't got any snow forecast here. Freon, is there any snow up your way? So I know because you're in Scotland. There's definitely not down here. Actual fact, it's going up to 15 degrees Celsius tomorrow, which for England in March is pretty good. Do you know, I'm so glad England and Ireland are getting better at being friends and allies in different things like food and water and drinks. This is true, Freon. Also, as well, Ireland were that close, if I can do it, that close to winning the Grand Slam. If France hadn't just got that last penalty in the rugby, you would have been Grand Slam champions. It was a very close game. Right, Leading Healing said, Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. I've jumped far too far. Can't be good for the water dyeing it green. Thought it was just algae. No. So they actually dye it green. Karina will definitely confirm this as well. But there's somewhere in America that they dye the water green on St. Patrick's Day. I thought it was in Boston. It could be in New York, but they definitely dye the river green. It's been 2 seconds, Mark. I'm actually stuck in Dubai. You wish you were stuck in Dubai. Jensen said, I should be okay when I go to Lanzarote at the end of May for 10 days. I think you will be, Jensen, although because Lanzarote, you kind of, when you fly, you'll go down the Spanish coast, down Portuguese coast, and then you go sort of out towards sort of North Africa. So I don't think you'll have any problem there. Leaning Healing said, oh, I didn't know, Sad, what's going on. I'm the happier version. Oh, I'm glad you're the happier version. Marky, said Freon, you will never guess what happened to me this week. I made myself a hot cocoa to drink by the fireplace, and I hope that makes you jealous. You want me to be jealous? Well, I am jealous, actually, Freon, because that sounds very nice. Did you make it yourself? What did you add? What was your secret recipe? And you still haven't told me the secret to Irish fajitas. Let me know. Leading Healing said she lost a lot of weight with cancer. Now they look alike, especially without makeup. He freaked me out when he literally divided. Divided. Can't say. It's too discerning and demonic. All right. Oh, sorry to hear that. This is the thing with cancer. I know Ailey was talking about her aunt and stuff like that, and how you can have good days and bad days. So, thank you for sharing that, though. Right, now snacks and Mark, front and center. Well, I don't have snacks. I don't have snacks to try you. I wish we did have snacks, because I would definitely do. We will get some snacks, guys, for Friday. So let me know the kind of thing you want us to do for snacks for Friday. Leading Healing said, what if he comes back and acts differently? So I don't know. If somebody comes on your live and has been really destructive before, but comes on and acts differently, you just need to have in your mind that they could switch like that. So, and also you need to ask yourself the question, why can they behave at one time and not another? So that's something else you want to say as well. Just have that in the back of your head. And also, what do they gain from coming on your channel and causing all the disruption? I'm just too old to have the energy for someone whose every comment puts it, a smart-ass dumb comment. I get it. But you can also, as well, if you look to the right of all these things, you can actually delete someone's comment. You can actually, it's very, very rare that we kick someone out. I think I've only ever done it once, maybe twice. And that was because both times the person was really rude to Kelly. So I just kicked them out. But one of them was made a racist comment. So that's why I kicked them out. So I think you are well within your rights to do that if somebody is going to be like that. Oh, it's a family secret, Freon. It's a family secret. There we are. So if anybody wants to know the secret to Irish fajitas, you're going to have to be very, very, very nice to Freon, because Freon is not sharing that. He is not going to be sharing that. I might have to work on you, Freon. I might have to see what it's worth to do a Irish thing. If you shared the secret of the Irish fajitas, would you allow me to make one as a video? There you go. I'll float that past you. Marky, has Ailey been on? She hasn't. She was last on Tuesday. Obviously, we didn't have the live on Friday, but she hasn't been on today as far as I'm aware. So I don't know. She may be in the background. I don't know. But last time she was on Tuesday. And she seemed really well, actually. Her aunt was a lot better, she was saying. Speaking of merchandise, I know, Leading Healing, we haven't looked at it. I am going to definitely have a look at merchandise. We haven't looked at merchandise because we didn't think anybody would be interested, but we will definitely take a look at it. We were thinking of the mugs. Our logo is a bit boring. We did have a mug. Oh, I haven't got it here, but our logo is a bit boring. So I don't know. If we were to do merchandise, what do you think it would be? Would it be the logo? Would it be a picture of Mark and Kelly? Would it be Kelly going, melt my cheese? Let us know what you think would be good merch. Thunderbear, where are you? We don't know where Thunderbear is. I think she's around and about. Where are we? You're always feeling it. It's 16 degrees tomorrow where I live. Yes, it'll be 16 degrees where we are, Jensen. Leading Healing said, friend and love, not war indeed. Absolutely. Chicago, thank you. It was Chicago. It was Chicago. I kept thinking it was Boston, but it's Chicago. The Dye the River that Green for St. Patrick's. Right. Thank you, Karina. I knew I wasn't gone mad. I couldn't tell if it was I thought it was New York or Boston, but it's not. It's Chicago. Freon said, Marky, has Ailey been on in ages? Because I haven't heard from her. So she was on Tuesday, but when she came on, you left. So I don't know. She may, and she did say, message me. So give her a message. Drop her a message. Leading Healing said, I meant Chris Angel went from hot and amazing to disturbing and DMNX. I remember Chris Angel. Is he still going? The magician, Chris Angel, the magician. The secret ingredient is Irish cheese sauce. What's Irish cheese sauce? Okay. Oh, you've shared the recipe. All right. If you've got it, Kelly's got her phone upstairs, so I will check that out. Thank you for sharing. If you want, I'll definitely make a video. Jensen said, my grandma is struggling with breathing, so mum and dad might go and see her tomorrow evening, and I will stay home with the dogs. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that about your grandma. I hope she gets better soon. Your grandma's in the home, isn't she? Because you go and see her. So I hope she gets better soon, Jensen. But that's, I'm sure she'd love to go and see you when you next go. Leading in, he said, I asked why he was here. Right, we're going back now to the person on your live. Someone else answered who's coming from in summer here, likely. May play tennis too. Well, Freon, amongst family. As for that other guy, though, I hid him yesterday. Right, I'm assuming what you're saying is you took him off your live. Thank you for sharing. I thank you for sharing. I will not share that out unless you are okay for me to make a video of it. He came back. I'm a fridge. Sorry, he came back. The I'm a fridge was the giveaway, but he had tried to force me to say fake names that sound like certain somethings. And then he lied and said his caps got stuck. All right, oh, God. Right. OK. He's trolling you. So he's just messing with you. You're always going to get that funny Leading Healing. Like I said, like my friend that tried to make you wear the gloves. You're always going to get that. It's fine. Just say, no, not doing it. I think you've got to remember with a troll is they're looking for a reaction. Any troll's going to look for a reaction. That's the whole reason they do it. So if you don't react and give them what they want, they will soon get bored and go. They will soon get bored and go. Leaning has said the piano keyboard, it would pick up both saying the cheese is melting. Oh, okay. Are we not really in the musical thing? So are you saying we should have a piano for our keyboard for our merch? Is that what you're saying? Give us some ideas what you think about merch, because I do like the idea. I just got to think of what you guys think would make good Mark and Kelly merch. Freon said we need to be careful though for where people live or getting their emails or phone numbers. Yes, you are absolutely right. So I always say with you guys, please don't publish any personal things about yourselves on the channel because we just want to protect you. I would feel horrible if one of you published something by mistake and then it went out. I know I did delete Ailey's comment, Freon, because she actually put your name by mistake on there. So I did delete it before it went anywhere. But yeah, we always just say be careful online, especially, like I say, there are a lot of weird people out there. You're looking at one right now. Karina said it's going to be 85 Celsius here for the next several days. Oh my God. This is life of the Californian girl. I tell you, it's amazing. Do you ever get bored of the heat, Karina? Or is that a stupid question? I do wonder as well. So the only reason I say that is Kelly and I went to Lanzarote, where Jensen is going. And we were chatting to one woman there because it's hot all year round. The lady there said, I actually really miss the cold weather. She said, I know that sounds strange, but it never gets cold here. So the colder weather she really craves. Is that something, or am I just talking absolute rubbish and you just absolutely love the hot weather all year round? Chris may be going crazy. What way? I've only seen, like I say, Kelly and I went to Vegas. I mean, we're talking like 10, 12 years ago, and he was performing in Vegas. I have no idea if he still is. I don't see the recipe. Please do a cooking and try a video of the Irish tacos. All right. The UK people have been so nice to me. I wish I was there. So sweet. I don't get trolls often. Don't know what's worse. Well, Leading Healing, maybe you and G one day will come to the UK. We really do hope you do. We can definitely point out some nice spots for you guys to go if you do come, depending on where you go, of course. But there's always going to be something for you to do. Leading Healing said that or the one laughing at non-funny things and not owning up. You're right. Best not to react to them. Leading Healing, that's exactly what they want. Trust me, if you don't react, if you ignore it, if you just keep deleting the messages, they will give up and get bored and go. Don't rise to it. All right, Freon, thank you for sharing. I will definitely check that video. You take care. Look after yourself. We will catch you soon. 85 degrees. That's crazy. You know what, Karina? To a British person in March, that is definitely crazy. Leading here said, thankful G is getting a ride home with his bike in this late winter. Anyway, oh God, again, I know it's mad. It's just amazing, isn't it? Like from all parts, you guys are from all parts of the world. So you've got Leading Healing from Canada, where it's absolutely snowing. You go right down to Karina, who's getting 85 degrees. It's just insane that, you know, we can all talk, all coming from different parts of the world. It's absolutely brilliant. I do get bored of the heat only because my air conditioning bill gets quite high. I love hot weather when I'm on the beach in the water. And poor the Jackson cannot go outside when it's too hot. I know. Well, this is what I was going to say. That was going to be my next question, because I know like animals can really suffer in the heat. I have seen when we were in Florida, there was such a, when we went, there was one time it was absolutely baking or hot for me. You know, this was in the high 30s. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. And I did notice there were some people with dogs, and they put booties on their dogs because the pavement and the, or sidewalk, and the, what do you call it, the road, the tarmac was so hot it can scorch the dog's feet. So I don't know if you ever have to do that as well, but I know it can be really difficult for pets in a really hot weather. Goodbye, everyone. Hopefully see you on Friday if all goes well. Thank you for your time. It's been a pleasure. And of course, I got a video tomorrow, I think. Well, Jensen, thank you for advertising that. Thank you for coming. We will see you Friday. Yeah, we do aim to have a video up, or a live up on Friday. I will do it regardless if Kelly is feeling well or not. So hopefully Kelly will feel a bit better. I will, of course, do our normal video. So we've got the roast breakfast to come up. That's on Sunday. I have nearly finished it. It's pretty much there. So I just need to finish it. I'll upload it ready to go. So that is what we will do. But yeah, I will see you, Jensen. You look after yourself. Take care. We will see you Friday. Leaning here says, can't afford plus gloomy weather and have our dog. Oh, yeah. You can come to us in the summer. Oh, this is true. This is true. Now, Kelly does love Canada. I've never been, but Kelly does love. So maybe one day we'll have to come to Canada. It will be good actually change from us doing Florida every year. Yeah, world indeed. I'm the twin of that guy when I was young. Please come in the summer or spring. Yeah, I was going to say, I know your winters can be quite brutal. So maybe that's true. Where would you recommend if we come to Canada, we would go? Obviously near yourself. But is there any other places you would recommend? Or for the cultural festival throughout the city, the travelers with GPS could also be the transportation. So you're suggesting then we go to somewhere where there's a nice festival. Karina said the Jackson has cooling vests to help him even when we're indoors. Oh, really? See, this is the funny thing, Karina. Right? This is always alien to me, because this is what I always think. You know, in this country, in the UK, it will get above 30, but you're talking like 4 or 5 days max. And here, everybody moans, oh, it's so hot, it's so hot. And I'm sitting there, it's 4 days. But I was going to say, for you guys, that kind of temperature lasts for months and months and months. So it must be, I know you're acclimatized to it as well, but I've got to say, there's a big part of me that would love to live in a place where it is just hot all year round. I think I could definitely see myself enjoying that. Roast for breakfast. What? So no. So Leading Healing, the place, the establishment is called Roast, and they're called Roast because they are famous for their roast dinners. But They do a wide range of food. So they do roast dinner, of course, afternoon tea, and oh my God, it's Sam Gloves. Sam, we were just talking about you. There we are, indeed. We were just saying, how are you? What gloves do you have at home, Sam? I have. What gloves do I have? We have washing up gloves. We have a what's the kind of gloves you wear? You know, when you do cleaning gloves, I've got some of those. You know, I think they call them catering gloves, the ones you do there as well. What is your liking about gloves? How long have you had your channel? And I know I'm going to state the absolute obvious. Is your channel exclusively about gloves? Yeah, here. What else? Of course. Where where else would I want you to go in Canada? I know. I was just asking. I wondered if you would do that. Mark, I would like to stay and watch the live stream if people wear disposable rubber gloves on both hands, just for me, while your live is streaming as well. Right, Sam. So I can't guarantee that everybody would want to wear gloves. I don't know. It's that kind of thing. Unfortunately, my channel is about gloves. I'm on 1,400 and wow, that's really good, actually. So you're just under 1,500 subs on it. Wow. And just out of interest as well with your gloves, is it all types of gloves you do? Do you just focus on the gloves yourselves, or do you actually focus on people that wear the gloves, just out of interest? Glove Man showed up. Oh, thought you said you didn't have on this channel, but would he would? I would see him in the chat. There you go. We were talking about you because we were saying about people that come on the stream. We were mentioning a few people, and you were one of them. Gloves are uncomfortable. Guy in a mask who followed me and says, love my content. I only have the one video, just him. Mark, would you wear a pair of disposable rubber gloves on both hands? Here we go. Just for me while you're live streaming, so I can stay and watch your live stream while you're wearing it on both hands, just for me. Now, unfortunately, Sam, because I'm on my own today, I'm not. If I leave and look for the gloves, you're just going to see a blank screen. So unfortunately, I can't do that, I'm afraid. But if anybody that's watching, who's over 18, wants to wear the gloves for Sam, they are more than. I can't believe I'm saying this, but it's more than welcome to do so. Leading Healing is a no, but the other guys that wear, if you fancy it and you want to wear gloves while you're watching it, for Sam, there you go. It's up to you. That's up to you. Where this is going. Well, okay, keep me going up the stairs. What kids can't wear gloves? I don't know what kids can't wear gloves. Anyone can wear gloves. One of the beauties, though, and I will say this, one of the amazing things about YouTube is that you can get channels like Sam's that specialize in one niche specific area. And I think that's really good. The one thing you can never get on terrestrial TV is that exclusivity. In the event, you've got to try and do a channel, well, something like I'm just thinking of British TV, but you know, something that caters to all. You can get a channel just like Sam's that will cater exclusively to one particular topic. So there you go. But I have checked out your channel. I will definitely have to give it another go as well. I really just pure curiosity, but that's amazing. So there you go. It's like I say, and that is the brilliance of YouTube. You can have absolutely a subject matter like Sam on one specific topic. I was going to say, I would never in a million years, if I was creating a new channel, would think to do it on gloves. But Sam, there's clearly a market. I am definitely not dissing your channel at all. Don't read that one. I'm trying to delete it. Oh, I haven't read anything. We will just pretend that never happened. Someone here has got it twisted. I like people wearing and keeping on gloves on both hands, just for me, while you live stream, as I say, and watch the live stream as well. So Sam, unfortunately, like I say, I won't be able to do that because I am manning the fort at the moment. But if anybody else is interested, they can do that. There you go. But it's interesting that you have that niche channel. I was going to say, there are so many different topics on so many different YouTube channels that you can watch there. I hope you don't wear a Speedo on vacation. Well, I was going to say, no, Speedos are not something. I think I have definitely got the the know-how that is not an attractive sight for other people. So to spare the blushes of my fellow travelers, I definitely do not wear Speedos there. No promises I won't. No legit, I'm not built that way. Well, there you go. I was going to say, do blokes still wear those? I don't think men still wear those on holiday. That being said, I have been to some European vacation points where they do. So I suppose it is what you wear. There is probably another channel that somebody, if you're interested, Leading Healing, where like Sam's gloves, there is going to be something on purely on Speedos, but that is definitely something niche. Some can work it. I think you've got to be young to be able to work Speedos. I don't think it's definitely something I could get away with at my age. Definitely not. I wish I could, but unfortunately those days are gone. But does anybody else feel like that? Does anybody feel, oh, I wish I could wear this, whatever this is? So is there anything that you really miss that you would wish you could still wear? Is that Cinque Terre? Please, sorry, Karina, I have actually butchered that name. Where an elderly gentleman was wearing a Speedo. I cannot unsay. Well, if it's any consolation, I went to, again, this was Lanzarote, and I went, and there must have been a guy in his late 60s. Now, I've got you can wear what you like. I think it's fine to wear that. But this guy was wearing a thong and walked past me, and I couldn't unsee that for months. I couldn't unsee it for months. So, and I think I told you that story about, so I was sat with, again, this is all in Lanzarote. So we were there at poolside, Kelly and Kelly had gone off to a drink, and I was just sat next to these Spanish guys. Now, I can't speak Spanish, but a lady in her 70s stood up, and she was in a bikini, and she decided to undo the bikini and lift it, and she was going to try and tan her back. So the two Spanish guys, and I can't speak Spanish, I'm just going to make this up, looked forward and went, ¿Qué estás hablando, manín? So I was laughing more at their reaction than what they saw. So that's what I say. So, but there are two guys. So this is for the older viewers like myself. Jensen can wear what he likes because he's young. But I was going to say, is there any item of clothing that you really miss wearing that you don't wear now because you think you can't, for whatever reason? You think you can't fit into it. You think you're too old for it. Is there something you miss wearing? Now we are told you shouldn't really. I used to love wearing graphic t-shirts. I used to wear them all the time, and I still do. But there is that thing that goes in the back of my mind. Am I too old to wear this? Now you guys know that if you've seen the channel, I do like my kind of like eccentric shirts. You might know that I buy a lot of them in the States. I really do like them, and I wear them. I don't care. I know it's too young for me, but I really enjoy wearing them. But I know there might come a day when I can't wear them anymore. But how about you guys? Is there something you really miss wearing? Kelly, like what you're doing, talking about my dreams. I heard and came running. No, he shouldn't. Kids shouldn't. I mean, what's up with that? I thought you must. Oh, I got it. What's it? Whoops, I maybe a misunderstanding, but I'm glad you see see your kosher shirts. I do love my shirts. I do. You'll have seen them in some of the especially the eating videos that we do. I do like wearing these shirts. I don't know why. I just do. It's something, but I never used to wear them when I was younger. I used to think, I wear whatever I want. My wardrobe is more classic style, though. Do you know what, Karina? I really admire you. I think that's one of the things. I think more people should do that. Just think, there's all these magazines and stuff saying, oh, when you're at a certain age, you shouldn't wear this, you shouldn't wear that. And I think, well, no, why shouldn't I wear that? I want to wear that. I was going to say, I think that's amazing that you do that. You don't bow down to people telling you shouldn't wear this, you shouldn't wear that. And I definitely think you should wear what you want. And classic style is fine. It's also what you like. Thanks for the chat. Should men wear shirts with Speedos? Now, this is a good question. I shall point this out to the ladies there. Is this a good look, shirts with Speedos? What is this thing about Speedos, Leading Healing? Are you trying to say that you like to wear Speedos? Is that something? I don't think many men do wear Speedos. I think I've got to be honest. When it comes to swimwear, you've kind of got to have the body for certain looks. Not just the ladies. How could you forget? No, this is true. This is true. I shouldn't just say the ladies. Yeah, apologies, Leading Healing. Anybody, is it a good thing? Well, there's your answer, Leading Healing. Absolutely no. So I do think with certain types of clothes, you do need to have the right body with it. I'll read it out, Karina. I'll be totally governed by this if you want to answer it. Sam has asked, do you like gloves as well? Leading Healing said maybe, but not for long. Speedo should only be for professional swimmers and divers. There you go. So do you know what though, Karina? I think if you've got the right body, you can pull it off. I do think so. Because if you think about it, professionals and swimmers have a swimmer's body. But I was going to say, I wouldn't wear it just purely because I think I'm just not the, I think for me, I would take age into consideration in that one. Not only, but no, sorry. That just made me laugh. Not only, but no fake tans or bad tans. Oh, there's plenty of those. There's plenty of those in the UK, fake tans and bad tans. That is for sure. I think, yeah, I know what you're saying. The thing is, like I said, but I do think that was swimwear. I think that's always my conscious thing. I think I know my age, and I think I would never wear Speedos. I would wear shorts that were slightly longer. Sam, where do you stand on this subject of Speedos? Just out of interest. Karina said, yeah, maybe, Mark, maybe. I think if you've got the right body for it, I think you can kind of pull it off. I think no, but I'm gonna say, if you don't, it overemphasizes the fact you haven't got that body shape, if that makes sense, without being too judgmental. And I include myself in that. Swimmers often have eating disorders, and other athletes. I went to school with an athlete swimmer. He came out of a coma in his 30s. Oh, wow. Well, I thought also Leading Healing, though, I think you'll probably find that athletes, because you burn off so many more calories, that you have to eat. I mean, I don't know if you remember the American swimmer, Michael Phelps. They showed his diet, right? And his diet was insane. He ate like 6 to 8 times a day. And also he was eating huge, great meals, but obviously really healthy. But he would eat like giant steaks, huge amounts of eggs with it as well, like this. Because he said, I burn so many calories that I'm having to, like, you know, play with the water. How I forget Michael Phelps. Yes, please. Is it Michael Phelps? That's it. Yeah, do you see? So do you see? But you kind of, that's why I wouldn't say it's so much an eating disorder, but I think what is harder for an athlete is when you stop exercising or you cut down on the exercise, you kind of then got to cut down on your calorie intake. So you notice that with retired footballers, you see a lot of them are overweight because they've gone from having this, you know, training for so many times a day and having all these restrictions. So the manager's going to turn around and say, well, your coach is going to say, you cannot go out drinking during the week. You have to be in bed by a certain time, blah, blah, blah. Of course, when you stop playing, all those restrictions go out the window. So, excuse me, 8 meals is too many. Well, yes and no, but not if you're training. Think about it. If you're burning that many, for you and I, yes. Sorry, guys. Sorry, excuse me. I think that laugh just got me. For you and I, yes. But if you are training, if you think about it, you wouldn't be able to do that. You would have to eat at those regular intervals. Otherwise, you'd be thin as a rake. I miss Kyle. Who's Kyle? Still, it's a lot. It is a lot. It is a lot. But it's all in perspective. If you look, for example, like an English breakfast. If you look at an English breakfast, those are really designed for farmers. So that big fry up and stuff like that, because you would burn it off as you were working in the fields. But if you go and have that big breakfast and then do an office job where you're sitting down all day, it's just like not going to have the same effect. P.S. Hydrate, Mark. Hydrate. And why are the snacks not at the center? I know. We didn't do snacks today. I'm afraid, Leading Healing. We just haven't done it today. You are right, though. I don't have a drink to by. Farmers, he said. Yeah. So I will definitely hydrate after the live. The problem is, like I said, if Kelly was here, I could go and hydrate, but I won't do it because otherwise you're left with a blank screen. Yes, I know you're right. You usually are. There you go. So, guys, I was going to say, thank you. I want to say again, just a quick shameless plug. I want to thank everyone that did manage to watch our video on Sunday. I hope you did enjoy Yautja. It definitely is a recommend for anybody that is in London. I really do think you give it a try. It's kind of on the pricey side, but not really for London. £42 per person for all you can eat is pretty much probably the going rate for a buffet in London. This one, although what I liked about it, and I don't know how you guys feel, that those people that like buffets, but you tend to find there's two types of buffets. You'll have one where everything is laid out. This is what I call an American buffet. So all the American buffets I tend to go to, everything is already laid out and you help yourself. Or you get these types of buffets, which is kind of cooked to order. So this is a cooked to order. So they won't have it all there to help yourself. You have to get the waiter's attention and order it each and every time. So there's kind of two thoughts to that. One, I suppose, when you can help yourself, you don't have to keep asking someone for food. But on the other hand, at least if it's cooked to order, you know it's going to be fresh. It won't take long. Your throat, thank you for getting it. Get a drink and we don't mind, and keep it beside you. I think I'll be all right. I'll do a couple more minutes, and then if I do need to, I'll get it. I just hope that guy shows himself each time, and I don't know. I'm just a bit anxious to go live for reasons about it. But to check out that already posted content, please. Thank you. All right, I will check out your content. I always do. I always do. So I will check out your content for sure. But leading healing, you can't do that. You really can't not want to do your lives thinking that someone might come on. Like I said, you know, your lives are there. People really like them. So you don't want to be in a situation where you're thinking, oh, I don't want to go there as well. It's just one person. I can't control G, only me. Yeah, I know. And it's one of those things, you know, if they do come on, you'll recognize the avatar, the person, the little thing they've got, and you can just deal with it as and when. Don't let it ruin your lives, is what I'm saying. You know, I would hate to think that you think I don't want to do any more lives just in case one person might come on and cause you a bit of anxiety. Like I said, you know, there are, what I found with YouTube is that's the thing, because people, there's so many lives throughout the day. You will find people that just watch YouTube and then just join random lives as they go, and then look for the next one, look for the next one, look for the next one. So it probably is an opportunist that did that rather than a subscriber, by the sounds of it, if this is the first time they come on and then they haven't come on again. So yeah, don't let it control as well. I always like to say that as well. No, because like that, because like say hid, and so he changed the counts. I told you. Plus, that's if he says anything. If he really felt unnecessarily threatened, what if he repeats? I always worry, as I'm an uptight person anyway. I said today was the second time. So what does he actually do? Because I think he wasn't on when I was on your live. Is he actually threatening you? You know, you can actually bar someone from your account as well. You can actually kick them off. I know there's the other thing, because someone can create an account and come back on. But no, not repeats, report. Right, okay. What reports, I always worry about that type of person. Yeah, I wouldn't, like I say, don't let it affect you. Remember, they've no idea where you live. They have no idea where you are. And you don't want it to, you know, do you really want to stop doing lives just because of one person? I know it, and if they are getting really harassing, then I think you can just report them, like you say. So please don't let it affect you. We definitely share the love, and we just want you to be well. So don't let that happen to you. No, he thought I was threatening him when I said some of his humor was okay and I wished him well. There was one where the slightest thing bothers him. Oh God. I think it sounds like, I don't know, I wasn't there, but it sounds like they're just trying to get a reaction out of you. I really wouldn't worry too much about it, honestly, seriously. You know, it's so easy to misinterpret a text. It really is. I'm sure others that are on here as well. Have you ever had that situation? Somebody's texted you something and you've gone and read it and you've realized you can read it in multiple ways. And that can always happen. It's so difficult. I remember someone was messaging me once. They put it in block capital, so I just assumed they were shouting, and they said, "But no, sorry, I just hit the block capitals by mistake." It's very easy to do that. So you know, it's not the best. I think this is the thing when we lose the art of talking face to face. The trouble is with text is you can't really see the nuances behind it. You can't see the facial expression, the tone, all of these things add up. Not with this person, it was very obvious. So if that's the case in leading healing, and I think you should trust your instinct because you are an instinctive person, I think then you need to make a decision whether or not you want to then ban the person from your lives. Because if you feel that they are going to cause you anxiety and that they could say something derogatory at any minute, then that probably is. I prevented the video. I was unsure about him and the other Liam. So yeah. So right. So it was a guy called Liam. So yeah, it's definitely not our Liam. Our Liam is very, very nice. So it's not that guy for sure. I have now twice banned him. I already said that. My patience is sometimes thin. No, fair enough. Fair enough. I know it's difficult because if somebody can, but it's a bit odd though if he keeps creating new accounts just to come back on your channel. No, and I understand that for absolutely understandable reasons. Of course, that's totally up to you. It's your channel, so you've got to kind of dictate what you want to do. But you shouldn't feel uncomfortable in it at all. You know what I mean? You're providing a service. You're entertaining the world, so you definitely don't want to feel uncomfortable. So, guys, changing the subject slightly, what has everybody got planned for the week? Has anybody got anything nice planned? Is anybody going anywhere, doing anything? Kelly and I have got some videos that we will be filming coming up. So we really need to get back into the swing of it. We are now back, as you can tell. All our Florida videos are now dried up in terms of this channel. Kelly's got still a few to do on MK Vacays. So we are back to the good old UK. We are back in London. And we will be doing a lot more restaurants coming forward. So again, we've already had some requests. Georgiana, shout out to you if you're watching. She's requested that we do an Indian at some point. So we have got that on our to-do list. We are looking at some other things that we're coming forward. So do keep those comments coming in for anything you'd like to see us do in the future. Kelly's going to be doing some other alternative videos on our other channel as well. So once we've finished with the Florida vids, I think she wants to do a few more kind of like informative videos as well. So she will be doing those as well. So we will keep those videos coming as well. And of course, for those of you that are not interested in the videos, fear not, we will carry on doing our 2 lives a week. And I'm hoping we can get outside a little bit more when the weather warms up. So that's definitely something, albeit if it's just in the garden, but definitely something we want to be doing. Hope they let my words sink in, as they were networking events, laptop fixing, maybe streaming, maybe getting tax stuff organized and other errands. Alternative rock. P.S. Band didn't work out. Girl got a second job. Then it came. What's it in our? Hang on. Then it came in our face stain again. We already knew that. So was this the band you in? Again, I meant. Oh, that's what I was going to say. I thought I completely misread your comment then. No, I get it. So are you going to go back into a band? But it's all right. So it tainted you. Well, I can understand that. I think it's one of those things. If it is something that is going to upset, or like I said, if it's tainted it, then well, that's it. Kelly can be like that. Once it's ruined, that's it. She's not going back to it. I think places to loud my health, so just online. Okay, fair enough. Carry on just doing it online. That's absolutely fine. So changing the subject slightly, did everybody watch the Oscars for those that were interested? Is it something you were interested in? I have to say, what was the name? Michael B. Jordan's film, Sinners. I did watch that, and I thought it was actually quite good. Gave me Dusk Till Dawn vibes, although it's slightly set in a different era, but I did enjoy it. So it's definitely one I would recommend you guys watch. The music in it actually was really good. I know, Leading Healing, you're not a big fan of the blues, but it was actually really good. I thought it was a good movie. So I don't know if anybody watched it, was interested in it. Has anybody got any movies they would suggest? That would be my recommendation if you get a chance. Sinners. Oh, he's pop. Oh, you watched what? Zayn. Who's Zayn? Oh, is that the British singer you talking about? Is that the one you were talking about? I was talking about Michael B. Jordan, the actor. Was that the one you were referring to? But yeah. Definitely a film. I thought that was really, really good. I'm into Zayn. Who is Zayn? Is that a British singer? If it's the one I won that used to be in One Direction. Got Zayn on the brain. So I can hear. Right, let me Google who this guy is. Now, luckily, I've got a split screen here. So I can do a little bit of both. Oh, hang on a minute. Is this the Zayn Malik? Is that the one? Yeah. Oh, he wasn't he from One Direction? Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Yeah, right. Zayn Malik, that's him. Was in One Direction. So so you like his work. Sinners was a very good movie. Different point of view in the whole genre. That's what I thought. Do you know what, Karina? What I liked about it, I didn't know it was a vampire movie. Sorry if I ruined it. They did say that in the plot. Sorry if I did. So I won't go into the plot itself. I thought it was just going to be like a 1930s type gangster type thing. So when I watched it, I was actually pleasantly surprised on it. And I did think Michael B. Jordan was very, very good in it because he plays, I won't mention all the characters he plays in it. But I thought he was, I thought he was actually very, very good in it. So, but like I said, the music I thought was excellent. I do like the blues, so I did enjoy the music from it. And the other British actor that's in it, right? That's gonna annoy me now. I think it's the same guy. Let's have a look. So he played the Irish guy in it, and when they were doing obviously all that the Irish music as well. Right, let's have a look. So this was Sinners. Let's have a little look who he was. Go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. And his name, actor's name. Where is his name? Jack O'Connell. There we go. And I thought, wasn't he in? Yeah, he's a British actor. I'm sure he was in 28 Years Later. Yeah, he was. So he's like he's not like an up and coming British actor, but very, very good in it. Thank you. Not gangster. Are you talking about 67th player Michael Jordan? No, Michael B. Jordan. You're thinking not Michael Jordan, the basketball player. This is Michael Jordan, the actor. I think that's why now you've made sense. I never understood why you put a B in his name, but now I can so it's distinguishing between him and the other. So this is Michael B. Jordan. Excuse me. Let's hope I hear back from the two Joeys, friends to be. Yes, we hope you do. But yeah, definitely one I'd recommend. Have a look at it. It has some really good parts in it to it as well. If anybody's got Sky TV, I think it's on Sky TV to watch now, if you fancy watching it. But definitely one of my recommendations going forward. If anybody's got any movie recommendations, do let me know. Have a watch of it. I still haven't seen 28 Years Later, the last movie that they've done. So that is something I do want to go and watch. But yeah, that will be my little recommendations. I forget what Kelly's watching now. She's gone back to watching, what's it called? Bridgerton at the moment. I watch it fancy. There's a Reba song. Okay. It's actually in the movie itself. Are you looking at the same one that I'm looking at? With the cowboy hat on. Yeah, so guys, I'm just going to wrap up in a moment, but I'm just to say big thank you, guys, to everybody that joined us today. Thank you so much. Thank you for your messages. I will pass on all the messages to Kelly. So I do appreciate all of your messages of support for Kelly. Thank you for all the likes as well. We really do appreciate it. All the likes do help to go in spreading the channel out wide. So thank you for giving those as well. Leading Healing said, whose gift? Whose gift? What gift? Which gift are you talking about? Which gift did you mean? Let us know. All of them. Wow, you're having a busy morning. Well, this is it. Morning for you, evening for us. So it's now coming up to 8 o'clock here. Kelly, I missed your facial expressions. Yes, I know. She says it all. It's not the same without Kelly. But I thank you for bearing up. You said wrapping it up. Oh, I see. But it's done. Very good. Very good. So, like I said, thanks to everybody as well that actually watched our Yautja video as well. If Kelly can, it was afternoon, 2:45. 2:50. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so coming up to 3 p.m. I gotcha. So thank you for watching all our Yautja videos. As I say, we will be putting up the roast video this Sunday. Please do let us know what you think. I really do hope you like the breakfast there. Other than that, guys, I think I'll say adieu. I'm getting a bit hoarse, so I definitely go get a drink. Thank you, Kirsty, as well. I will pass on those regards. I really do appreciate it. Of course, I'm right. I looked all the time on my device. Oh, okay. Fair enough, leading. Fair enough. So thank you, guys, for all your messages. Really do appreciate that. Get some water, beer. Yes, I might have to go do that. On that note, that is it from Mark and Kelly's trips, tips, and things. Oh, you're back from your shower, Jensen. We're just finishing up. Yeah, and no ponies, definitely. We will see you guys. So that is it from Mark and Kelly's trips, tips, and things for today. Wishing you all the best as well. We will be back, however, on Friday, 6:30 UK time. And where we will, of course, do a much longer live. Hopefully, Kelly will be feeling it. I think she just needed a rest. I think I can probably hear her snoring away upstairs. So we will end there. Yes, thank you, Jensen, and thank you. Do you mean Irish? No, I think he means Kelly. So we will say talking of Irish, happy St. Patrick's Day to anybody celebrating it. Have a wonderful day. Have a great week, guys. Please do look after yourselves. Please do take care. We will hopefully see you on Friday. Until then, like I say, you're never too old to have fun. And don't forget, I will not do Kelly's thing because only one person can melt the cheese. We'll look after yourself, guys. Look after yourself. Do take care, and we will see you on Friday. Or you might roll next on briefly. If you do, I will catch you up. Bye for now, guys. Look after yourselves. Take care. See you on Friday. Bye for now.